Hello, everyone. I'll just wait for everyone to join. Sorry that I haven't gone live in a while. I've just been going through it with my pupper. So we're just going to see when people start commenting. I also have my phone up here because it always takes a while. So we'll just see. I'll just wait for some people to join. Say hi when you join. Just going to go ahead and wait for some people. Right. Let's just go ahead and start with a general. Hello, Nicole. Hello, Love and Light. Nisha, Cassie, AW. Sorry if you hear my baby. She just walked right on in. Hello, Derek on a journey. Lotus Lily, Gina. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. Rachel, Raul, thank you all so much for joining. So I'm going to leave a link for my personal readings if anybody is interested. And then if you use code SAVE15, you can save 15% on booking a personal reading with me. So on these readings, I just pull like a couple cards, for just some messages. Thank you everyone so much for joining. So I haven't been posting in a while. My dog, it has been a roller coaster with him. So keep him in your prayers. My sweet Coda, we had been taking him in and out of the vet, and he basically we were told that he was it was the end of his life, but he showed us that it wasn't. So we just made them redo some testing, and he's cleared for surgery. So he'll be going into surgery. So keep him in your prayers. So normally I just do personals when I do lives, but I'm going to go ahead and start with generals, and then throughout the readings we'll go ahead and do some collectives as well. So I'm going to start with a collective. If you are interested in doing a personal and you want to do that, you can send a super chat with your question, and I will answer that. Any super chats will be helping go towards Coda's surgery. It is a little pricey, but we know that he still has life left in him. So thank you so much. Hoping they don't know what's in his stomach, so he has a growth somewhere in his abdomen, and they're going to go in there and do an exploratory surgery and try to get it out. And they're not sure if this is a tumor of cancer or benign. They're not sure. So we're going to go ahead and start with the collective, like I said. And we'll do a collective message, just, tarot collective, a romance collective, and a loved one collective. I'll do that, throughout the readings. And if you're interested in a personal, you can send a super chat with your question, and I will answer your question. So let's go ahead. And I did send my link in here. Anybody just joining, you can click that link, and you can use code SAVE15 to book a personal reading with me. All right. So we have Queen of Wands coming out, and we had another one fly out as well. The Five of Cups. And then we have the King of Pentacles. Right. Oh, wow. Okay, then we have the Four of Wands, and we have the Two of Swords. Okay. I was definitely going to say, I feel for whoever this is for, this is collective, so this can be a multiple of things. I feel for some of you, it's like you guys are going into something new. And this would be moving forward, okay? It would be moving forward into something new. And I feel this is like kind of career-based, where you're moving forward somewhere in a career, okay? And I feel like you're kind of in this spot where you don't know if you trust this, or you're like very back and forth when it comes to this, okay? But with the Five of Cups coming out, I feel like it's like when your time is going to come. And if this is like where you're moving forward in a situation, like I would feel could be a personal business. This could be where you're trying to get a new job. It's like you're moving forward, and you need to trust that you, like, whatever this is was meant for you. And with the Four of Wands coming out, I definitely feel like you need to believe in this, and there's like some very strong disbelief when it comes to whatever this is. Let's go ahead and pull three more tarot. Sorry, three more tarot cards. Let's see. Okay, we have the Six of Cups, the Chariot and the High Priestess. Okay, so with the Cups energy coming out, with the Cups clarifying Cups, I do want to say that this is going to make you feel fulfilled. So this one is general. Anyone just joining, this is a general message. I feel like you're moving forward with something. This does not have to be work related because this is collective. I'm just feeling there is something like around business or work. I feel like it's like going to make you feel fulfilled, and it's going to make you feel strong and confident and believe in yourself. Okay. Especially with the Chariot, because it says I move forward with confidence, or I go forward with confidence. This is all about success, and this is going forward and believing that whatever you're working towards is going to happen. And for some reason, I feel like there's like this idea to move into this new direction in your life, but you don't trust it. You don't believe in yourself. You're like, I don't know if this is going to work for me. I don't know if like this is actually where I want to go, but like this, it's being brought to your attention. It's like being like handed to you, right? For some reason, I feel like this could definitely be like a personal business or like the start of like something new. And when I say like, maybe this is like where you're going from like one kind of career path to a new career path, but I'm feeling like it's like you are feeling so strongly guided to go in this new direction. And that's what you need to trust, okay? But for some reason, you've been asking for this emotional fulfillment and this happiness that you haven't felt in a long time. It's because you're at like the end of road when it comes to this side, and you're being guided to this completely new path, but it's up to you to trust it. It's up to you to move forward and trust this side of the path. But it's scary for you to jump from here to here, and you need to trust that, okay? Trust that your guides wouldn't lead you astray. And some of you like have like a certain guide that you connect with when you're feeling very down or very low, okay? I really definitely feel like it's like you're really trying to move forward with this like new idea or this like new start in life, and you need to be confident and trust yourself. When you put that negative energy out there, that's what's out there, and that's what about. And I know these are crystals right here, right? But I see like this little heart, like two little hearts, and I just I feel like you need to believe in your signs. And I want to say like hearts are big right now. So if you see any hearts or anything like that, like please believe in the signs and trust yourself. Trust that everything happens for a reason. You're put in a position for a reason, okay? So this was the Tarot General Collective. I'm going to do a romance collective, and I'm also going to do a collective on a loved one as well. And then I also have witch runes. So I want to play with those a little bit for you guys. If you guys are interested in me asking me any personal questions, you want me to do a message for you, you can send a super chat with your question, and I will answer any of those. And then I also just dropped the link to my Etsy shop with the code SAVE15. If you are interested in doing a personal with me, you can book a reading and then use SAVE15. Okay, so it doesn't look like anybody has any questions as of right now. So we're going to go ahead and move on to a loved one message. I just feel like the loved one wants to come through. So let's see. I feel like there's like a sister, a mom, and a grandma here right now. Thank you so much, Jade. And hi, Pamela and Derek. Thank you all so much for joining me today. So with this loved one coming through, I see like a sister, a mom, and a grandma, and I'm not sure if they're all combined or if these are three separate people. Let's see. And this could be like your like the mom's sister, your sister. I'm not sure. So let's see. I have a new understanding. There is no time where I am, only on earth. I am learning over here. I was going to say, okay. All right. So I have a couple messages from them. Like they all want to talk to us like all at once. Okay. So the mom is stepping forward first. For some reason, I feel like I'm feeling like a little bit of like tension when like between, and I'm not sure, like I definitely feel like there's like a good relationship, but I feel like there's like a tension. Does that make sense? There is like some sort of tension. I want to like clarify that, like, and maybe the tension that I'm feeling is like this mom could have like had some like anger problems, or could have like it's like short fused. That's what I want to say, because when I'm feeling her, I'm feeling very motherly, very loving, very caring. Okay, but I feel like there was like a short fuse, like being overwhelmed. And I feel like she's communicating to me that like she wishes that she would have lived more in the moment. Um, and she wants you to do the same, okay? Because I feel like you're so go, 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 that sometimes you let a moment slip by that you should take more, like more in touch with, okay? And maybe she wasn't like that, and that's like how she's coming forward, because she wants you to stop being in that energy. She doesn't want you to not like take your moments and live like day by day, okay? And I feel for you, it's like sometimes you get so caught up in like a go, 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 like a rushing type of energy. Okay. And she's like, no, we need to take every moment that there is, because you only have so much time here. Okay. You like, you know, we all have like our time, and she's showing me this hourglass. So I feel like it's like, we all have a set amount of time here, and we can never add more time to that. And you need to enjoy the moments. And sometimes, you know, I've really learned that recently too with my dog, and like stuff like that. Like I sometimes like get so ahead of myself and so into work and so into getting things done that I forget those little moments. And I look back to like my baby like just 6 months ago, and I see like how much she's grown. And it's hard, right? Because we don't enjoy those little moments. And this could be at any spot in your life, but I really feel like there's like a spot of like you not enjoying those little moments. And she's trying to help you like see that. She's trying to like bring that to light for you, where she's like, look at these moments that you need to enjoy and cherish and like remember. It's like a lifetime of memories that you could have, but sometimes you let them slip by, not in a bad way. I just feel like sometimes we all forget that we all have a little bit of time here. Okay. And it's not a little bit, but I really feel like we all, it's like you have a set amount of time here, and sometimes like you let those moments slip by. Like she really wants to talk about that. Like where it's like moments slip by you, and we need to enjoy those a little bit more. Whether this be like spending time with the family or your friends, or just focusing on yourself. And like, if you need rest that day, then give yourself rest. If you need, you know, to take a moment just to take everything and then do that, because it's really like, I really feel like there's like a spot where it's like not taking everything in. Yes. Okay. Focus on what you really want and what really matters to you. Okay. Sometimes I feel like that's what she's trying to say too, is like, you are so focused on like everything else. Like, what can I have more? What else do I need? How can I get there? Where can I go from here? Okay. You're on the right path, and she's making sure of it. And, this sister energy, coming through as well. I feel like this sister, it could have been like, you know, a really close friend where you see as a sister. This could be your sister. This could be your aunt. I'm feeling like sister type of energy. She really wants to acknowledge as well that like I feel like there's like a spot of like focusing on negative and not welcoming in this like beautifulness, and not welcoming in every possible opportunity of growth for you. Sometimes like something's like not happening. I feel like it's like the snap of a finger, where sometimes, you know, like when we start a job, okay, and it's like you can go from, it's crazy, 13, 14, 15. So sometimes I feel like it's like the snap of a finger. Like that's how fast you want something to happen. Like it's truly like that. Like, but sometimes it takes steps to get there. And I think that's so synchronistic, because with 13, 14, 15, like it takes steps. And in order to get there, we need to start slow. All right. And we always have to start somewhere. And sometimes I feel for you, it's like you start here, and then you go here, and then you go here. But for you, you just want to end up here. And it's like, that's not how it works. Okay. Focus on what you want. And if something happens like where it's like not exactly how you wanted it to play out, it's not exactly, in the right spot that you want it to be. Like, I really feel like this could be like around a love situation, a work situation, yourself, an end goal. It's like you just want to be to the end goal, but there's so much work to be put into this end goal. And sometimes you put blockages out there for yourself. Like, this isn't going to work. I need to find a new solution. I need to do this. If you keep putting yourself in this spot of like, I need a new solution, I need to do this, you're going to keep that energy around you. And I just want to share this story. I feel like I'm such a person that is like, if something's like not happening as fast as I want it to, like I'm done. Like I literally want to push it to the side. And like God and spirit works in such beautiful ways. If something is meant to happen, it will. And it's like you'll get a sign like this is meant for you. This is supposed to happen. Okay? And that's exactly where you need to stay. If it's meant to happen, it will happen. And if you're on this path that you are on, and I see that you're like on this path, you're going towards something, you're on that path for a reason. Your loved one has put you on this path for a reason. And you need to stop putting blockages out there. I feel like there is some blockages, but it's your own blockages that you're putting out there. Okay. I really feel like it's like you put your own blockages out there, and you need to kind of like remove those. You need to really understand that your mindset is like what sets the tone. If you have a bad mindset, then that's what's going to happen. If you have a positive mindset, that's what's going to happen. And you need to keep in this positive mindset, in this mindset of trusting. And whether you are somebody who believes in God and spirits and whatever it is, you need to truly just pray and hope that it's going to work out. And I promise it will. Like, I really feel like there's this like need to like tell you that I promise it's going to work out. And your loved ones, like, I promise you, whatever this path is for you, it's meant for you. And it's time to spread your wings and trust it. And I really feel like your mom wants to come forward and say, like, I'm proud of you. I'm so happy that you went down this path. You are learning, okay? Like, I really feel like it's like you're learning something completely new. And sometimes it's hard for you. But you're on this path for a reason, okay? Trust that you're on this path. And I really just like want to keep telling you, like, trust it, trust the process. It's sometimes really hard, and I am one to vouch for that. If something isn't going my way, and I've been really working hard towards something, like, I'm ready to wash my hands and give up. But that's not like what's meant for you. I really feel that it's not what's meant for you, and she really wants to tell you, like, keep going. Stop putting blockages out there for yourself, okay? I hope you enjoyed the message. This is just a collective passed on loved one. I will do some more collectives. We're going to move on to a romance collective, and then we can do some more, unless anybody is interested in a personal message where you can send a super chat, and I will answer any personal messages for you as well. I also, anybody who's just joining, I will drop the link to my Etsy shop with the code SAVE15 if you are interested in booking a personal reading with me. You can click on that Etsy shop, and then you can do Save 15, and basically we can do a general message, we can do a loved one message, we can do a romance message, whatever works for you. I don't really have a time limit on them, just because I want to get all the messages through as possible. So it could be, an hour, 15 minutes, whatever it really is. So let's go ahead and move on to our romance collective message. Let's see. Hello, Patty. Thank you so much for joining my channel. Welcome. I'm so happy that you were brought to my channel. And thank you, Raul. I'm happy that message meant something to you. Oh, thank you so much, Jen. If you want to send a question, I can pull a message for you as well. Just let me know what message you are interested in getting. All right, let's go ahead and pull a collective romance while we wait on Jen's message. Anybody else who is interested in a personal, you can send a super chat with a question, and I will pull a message for you. All right. Ooh, okay. So, all right. This could be for somebody in connection or just starting a connection. And I was going to say this could be a completely new connection for you. This is general, anybody who is joining right now. This is a general message around love and romance. So, for you and this person, whether this be new or existing, you guys are starting something new. It's like you guys have planted, a seed, right? And it's like, and this could be like where this relationship has been a long term 5-10 years. You could be a year in, I feel like, or this could be a new connection that you just started talking to. You and this person have like made this, you guys are life partners and you guys have made a dedication. And if this is somebody that you are married to, sorry. Oh, I just got a dry throat out of nowhere. This could be somebody where I take another drink. Sorry, we've all been like fighting a sickness, but it's due to our asthma, not anything else. So me and my daughter have been going through it when it comes to this because Colorado cannot figure out how to stay hot or cold. It keeps going back and forth. So we are struggling. Okay. So with this, sorry about that. With this message, I feel like this is like where you and this person have decided like this is who you guys want to be with for the rest of your life. Sometimes I really feel like for you that it's really hard when it comes to certain things, like where you and this person could get into like an argument, or sometimes like you might not feel that love on either side. Like, and this goes for both of you, where I feel like it's like there has been like tension. And this could be like a new relationship, okay? But this is like where you guys have planted the seed and this person is going to be a lifetime partner. It's like the harvest of something new. And this, like I said, this could be an existing or a new relationship, but it's like you guys have planted the seed and decided like this is where I want to be. And there is so much love and attraction when it comes to the two of you. You guys have the same like outcome and the same goals. And you might not know it yet, but if this is like a new relationship, I feel like you don't know how much fun is in this relationship and how like relatable you guys are going to be. Okay. You guys are going to have so much fun together. And if you guys are in this existing relationship, like, you know that this person is your best friend. Sometimes it gets really hard and you're like, is this the right decision for me? This, that, or the other. But I feel like you get signs like, yes, this is your person. Yes, this is where I'm meant to be. And if this is a new relationship, like, you're going to have this fun with this person that you've never had before. And it's like you've put out there, like, this is where I want to be. This is the love that I want in my life. And it's going to be like brought to your attention. It's going to be like everything and more that you've asked for. And I feel sometimes you might be like a little like, no, this is, I don't know. But it's like you guys are both planting the seed to be lifelong partners, to trust each other, to have this like beautiful love. And it's like you guys are both bringing this love in for each other. Like, you guys are both like on both sides, like wanting the same thing. Okay. I really feel like it's on both sides. We want the same thing, whatever it is. It's like, we want the same thing. We want to have a long relationship. We want to be happy. We don't want, everybody fights. Everybody goes through hard times. But it's like, I want to work through those hard times with this person. I want to travel. I really feel like there's like a spot of like, and it doesn't have to be out of your state, but it's like where you guys are going to go on adventures together. I want to say it doesn't even have to be traveling. It's like the adventures together. And you guys both like are in the same, like it's in sync. And if you're married, you know this about this person, but sometimes like marriage gets hard. If you're in a relationship, relationships get hard. And that's what makes it worth it, is like, you find your person. Okay. And sometimes relationships, like, you really sit there and you're like, some days it's hard. It is so freaking hard. And I'm not going to lie, like, relationships get really hard. Right. And you're like, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. But what makes a relationship worth it, and what makes it, like, you see these relationships that last like 15, 20, 55 years, right? And it's like we're married from the start to the end. It's because both sides weren't willing to give up on each other. And that's what you're attracting. Both sides are not going to give up. Both sides are going to be willing to work together. And sometimes like I really want to like communicate this. Like some days it's going to be hard, whether this is new or existing. It's going to be hard, but it's okay. It's going to work out because both of you want this. Both of you planted this seed and both of you water the seed. Some days he might water more, you might water more, whatever it is. Like your partner might water more than the other side, okay? And that's okay. And you know, whatever it is, it's like I might water more one day and my partner might water more the next, all right? And that's okay. Some days it's 20 and some days it's 80. It just depends. Sometimes it's 50-50, sometimes it's 100, and that's where you need to be, okay? That's what you need to stay in. And this love message is just very beautiful for those who needed to hear it. You're about to find your person. And if this is your existing relationship, nothing good comes easy. Relationships aren't always easy. And sometimes like when we get cold feet or when we have like a hard day, we want to pull out, but that's not how relationships work, okay? So I hope you all enjoyed your romance message. Let's go ahead and pull a collective for Jen. Since you sent the super chat, we'll go ahead and get a higher self message for you. Anybody else who wants a personal message, if you send a super chat with a question, I will answer any personal messages. And like I said from the beginning, any super chats that are going to be sent are going to help towards Coda's surgery because it is a little pricey. So we are going to go ahead and get all the help that we can as far as his surgery. Hi, Chris. Thank you so much for joining. And, you know, I do want to share this really fast, too. I want to tell you that sometimes we might, so I was literally told from my vet, and this is just like all about science, and I want you to know to trust your intuition, okay? Sometimes we are told things and you just know that it's not true. You know, whatever it might be, like you could feel it in your intuition. And I just want to share this story. So with my pupper, I had taken him to the vet. I knew something was wrong after it's been 5 vet visits since the 24th, okay? And he's going in for surgery tomorrow. He's been in 5 vet visits. And this last one, which was recent, I believe it was like Wednesday, or it's probably Thursday, Wednesday or Thursday is like his last one that we just took him to. When we took him into the vet, they told us like he was at the end of his life. Like they said that they found a growth in his stomach. They weren't sure if it was cancerous. They're not sure if it's benign. They're not sure what it was that they had found in his stomach. They just know that there was a growth of some kind in his abdomen. And I just did not believe, and I just want to pull the picture up. I just did not believe that it was like the end of his life. I just could feel it in my heart. He's only 7, so and he is a wolf mix, so he is a hybrid. He's like mixed. He's not a full bred. He's not even a wolf hybrid. He's just like a wolf mix. He has a wolf hybrid mixed in with his breed, and the other breed that he was mixed with is German Shepherd. So, and I don't even know if that dog was a full German, but I do know that he's like a mix of a couple different breeds. Okay, so in like reality, he shouldn't really have like a significant amount of health problems. Okay. So I kind of felt like not right. I was like, there's no way. Like, I don't feel like he's at the end of his life. Well, they had given him a shot of pain medicine. And you know, like what they do on hospice is where they just make you comfortable. So he was on medicine and they basically said like, here's the medicine. We're going to put him home and you can decide when it's time to lay him to rest. And the next day, like he has always slept in my bed. He's always like this dog and me are like this. Like he's been my dog since I was in high school. I've had him since high school. And so it's been really hard for me to just imagine like life without him. And he's only 7, so he should have another 7 years left. Okay. So he's amazing. And so what was really hard was to hear like that he was at the end of his life. And I'm not lying, 15 minutes before the lady came to my house, because I wasn't going to put him down at the vet's office, 15 minutes before the lady came to my house, he hadn't been eating, he hadn't been drinking, he wasn't playing with his brothers, he wasn't playing with his toys, nothing. I was sitting there crying, and I just want to show you this. I had a heart on my sleeve. That's from my tears, by the way. I had a heart on my sleeve from wiping my tears, and I seen that. And 2 minutes after, that was from me getting the call. I got the call that they were on their way to my house to put him down. And I felt it wasn't right. And then all of a sudden, my husband walks in the door and he has a ball in his hand. Ready for Coda. And so he gives the ball to Coda. And when he gave the ball to Coda Bear, he had given it to him, and he goes over there to play with it. And he then started eating. He started acting like himself again. And it was just so crazy to me that he had gone from being, not willing to eat, not willing to do anything. And this is him, if anybody wants to see him, that's Coda Bear. He had gone from like not eating, not doing anything, to then just acting like himself. And 15 minutes changed his life. And I just knew. I asked for a sign. I asked Spirit, like, please give me a sign. And that was my sign. It wasn't his time to go. I called the vet back and I said, I'm not going to put him down. Like, there's no way I can put him down. I want to get him retested to see if he's stable for surgery. I don't care if, and my mindset was, my dog would never give up on me. I never want to give up on him. So I called the vet back. I then go and take him into the vet and get his blood work redone. And I find out that he is stable enough for surgery. I then find out that he's stable enough for surgery after they had told me that he wasn't going to be stable, that he is at the end of his life, like nothing. They didn't even retest him for, but then they've told me that he is stable enough for surgery. So we decided, to go through with the surgery. And my vet was like, I'm shocked that his stuff came back this way. And I was too. And so I'm sorry for the long story, but I just wanted to tell you guys, like, when you guys are feeling a certain way, or when you have like something in your head or something, I went through a roller coaster of emotions, but I just knew that it wasn't his time. And that's why I was having such a hard time with like even the thought of putting him to sleep, because I just knew. And since then, like, he has been a completely different dog. Like, he kind of knew like that we weren't going to give up on him. And he's like showing us that he's willing to fight. So I know this is like completely different, but if you're feeling a certain way about something, or if you're really having like a gut instinct about a certain situation, you need to trust that your spirit guides are talking to you, and they're leading you a certain way, right? And that's what we need to trust. So Jen, I hope you're still in here. I'm going to go ahead and do your collective now. Let's see. And like I said, any donations will be going towards Coda's surgery. He is going to have surgery tomorrow, Monday morning. We are going to drop him off. So he will be getting his surgery tomorrow. So prayers to him, prayers that the growth is not cancerous, and the growth can be taken out of his tummy, so that way he can be here. And the hardest thought of him leaving was him leaving my daughter, because my daughter had a fish named Roby, and he had passed. And when that fish passed, my daughter was a mess and a half. So it was the hardest thing to even imagine, him not being here. So Jen, are you still here? I'm sorry that I went on a long rant. I hope you're still here. So let's go ahead and pull your collective. If you could give me a comment to let me know that you are still here. And anybody else just joining, I will be doing collective messages, and I will be doing personals. If you're interested in a personal, you can send a super chat. And I will answer the question for you. And then JN, I also see your super chat. I will be pulling your message in just a second. Oh, yes. I really feel, I don't know if you guys have heard about the, how like chicken feed has had something in it, and it's like made chickens stop laying eggs and stuff. I don't know if you guys have heard stuff like that. So if you have heard anything like that, I've recently switched my dogs from, like, I've switched them on a different dog food, but I also make them like their personal dog food as well. So let's see. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, just anybody who is willing to send love and prayers to my dog, please do, in his surgery, to be healed from this. All right, Jen, let's go ahead and get your collective message. I have 2 cards coming out for you. All right, Jen. So I definitely feel like your higher guidance is here. Are you trying to learn something new? I'm not sure if you're still in the chat or not, Jen, but I feel like for you, I feel like there's like a thought of like learning something new, or I'm not sure. I feel like there's like a big thing on learning, and I'm not sure if you already have been like trying to learn it or not, or like moving forward. like there's a spot of like moving forward, like feeling like returning to your roots or returning to what makes you like the happiest. I'm not sure if you're already in this spot, but this is what your higher guidance is bringing forward to me. So if you're not there, you're going to be there very shortly. Okay. I really feel for you. You are trying to move forward with something, and sometimes your heart gets a little bit in the way. I definitely feel like you have a big, beautiful heart. And so if somebody like crosses you wrong, sometimes you'll like forgive them, right? But your head is like, well, I don't know if I should forgive them. I'm not sure, this, that, or the other. I sometimes feel like your heart might get in the way of certain things, but we need to remember that our mind is strong, and wherever you are meant to go, like I feel like your mind keeps you very your mind knows which direction to go, like where you're going to be happiest. And sometimes I feel like there's like this spot of success that you could be, whether this be love, financial, personal, whatever that is for you. I feel like sometimes like I feel like your heart is, I keep feeling you have a big heart. I really do. I feel like your heart gets in the way sometimes. And as I said that, like I'm looking and this popped out to me. You have a lot of love. And when somebody's in your heart, they're in your heart. If they do you wrong, it's kind of hard to push them out, whether they like really did you wrong or whether they really treated you a certain way. Sometimes it's really hard to like push them to the side because you have such a big heart and so much love for them. Okay. But sometimes like your mind is telling you like, no, like this isn't right. We need to set the boundaries. And I feel like that's what your higher guidance is trying to say, is like sometimes even though it might not make you the happiest to set these boundaries, that's what you need to do. Sometimes when you want to be in a certain direction, I feel like it's like all about boundaries. Like learn to set your boundaries, learn that I feel like too, you know that this person, and two, if you have a question about something, the answer is yes. The answer is yes, 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 yes. But I really feel like it's like a learn to set your boundaries, okay? And it's going to bring you to this spot of like returning to your happiness, and returning to this spot of prosperity. Sometimes I feel like you might get a little straight off or a little like unhappy. I feel like there could be like a person or a situation that kind of pulls at your heartstrings because they know that you have such a big heart. So it's hard for you to take a step back and really think with your mind, okay? Because I feel like your heart dominates you. And that's a good thing. I really do think like it is beautiful when you have like a big heart, but sometimes I feel like people might pull at your heartstrings or might say certain things to like make you go a certain direction. And you know better, but I feel like it's like, you're like, oh, I'm just going to do it because like I, for example, and I don't know why like this is coming up, but like sometimes I feel somebody might tell you something like, oh, this is like for a child, or like, you know, for this, for that. And you're like, oh, okay, like I'll do it for you, or this, that, the other. You need to set boundaries around your heart because your heart is too beautiful to be sharing with everybody. And some people don't deserve that. Okay. And that's like a message I'm getting here is set your boundaries because your love and your heart is so beautiful. And some people like take a piece of that when they hurt you and they continuously show you wrong. We need to set those boundaries and stand straight. I'm not sure if you're still here, so I will comment you. I'll tag you in the comments and leave your timestamp just in case you're not here. So I hope you enjoyed your message. And then we'll go ahead and move on to J-In, your message. Before I move on to your message, though, I do want to comment my link to my Etsy shop. You can use code SAVE15 to do a personal read with me. So that way you get a longer in-depth reading because I'm only pulling a few cards for anybody who wants to send a super chat. So if you're interested in that, oh, Jen, good. I'm happy you're here. I hope that message resonated with you very well. I hope that meant something for you. I hope you understood 100% what your higher self is trying to tell you. So anybody who is interested in doing a personal with me, you can click my Etsy shop and you can use code SAVE15. That code is only good for 24 hours. So make sure if you're interested in that and you want to use that code, the code expires tomorrow. So make sure if you are seeing this, oh, yay. Okay, good. I actually have a really good friend named Jasmine. So I love your name so much. All right, Jasmine, let's go ahead and pull some messages for you. All right, let's go ahead and pull some cards about some toxic energy. And you know what? As I was saying that, the witch runes, I have some new witch runes, so we're going to put the book here because I'm not completely new with them. Rosie, we will do you right next. I will pull your card right next. All right. Jasmine, for you, sometimes, okay, so I'm really feeling like you either have like a loved one that's passed over, that's coming forward, or it's like your higher guidance, okay? Do you have some trauma? Hi, Rosie. I'm so happy that mom and daughter are in here. Let's see. All right, Jasmine, let's see. Okay. Do you have some toxic, your grandpa just passed. Okay, I was like, I feel like you have a loved one that's coming forward to me. Do you have some toxic, like, when you say toxic, because I know that you said toxic, did they cause you some trauma? Because I really feel with the Ace of Cups coming out, that you've had to like rebuild this like love for yourself. And I feel like some of that was like them breaking you down. Okay, so and if this is too much to say, you can always stop me because I don't want to overshare any business. I don't want to share any business for you. Okay, I was gonna say I really don't want to share your business. Was your dad close to you at one point? Because I feel like your dad, the reason you're dreaming about them is because I feel like your dad is like, I really feel your dad's energy. I don't feel like the stepmom so much. I really feel the dad's energy here. And I feel like there's like a spot of regret when it comes to him. And I feel like he allowed somebody to step in your place. Okay, perfect. I'm really feeling that. I feel like there is, and this is terrible to say, okay, I really feel, sometimes, and I hate when step parents do this, but I feel like there was like a spot of like jealousy when it came to her, when it came to you and your sister. Okay, I really feel like there was like a spot of jealousy. Okay, that's what I was gonna say. Your dad is having a spot of regret. Okay, like your dad is really in a spot of regret because he allowed your stepmom, and I don't even want to call her your stepmom. I want to call her like this lady, because I don't even feel like she deserves that title. I really feel like she put a wedge there. Like I really feel the reason that you've been like dreaming of him and feeling him is because he's really been thinking of you. And I feel like it's both like you and your sister. Like he, did this happen when you guys were younger? Like I want to say like you guys were younger when this had happened, where like he was he was there and present, and then like he had met her, and then like you guys kind of pulled away, as you guys, I feel like it's like when you guys were younger, it's like that kind of got cut off, and now you guys are a little bit more grown. Does that make sense? Like you're older now. Okay. I feel like you guys are grown now, and he missed out on, and you could correct me if I'm wrong, but did he miss out on a big chunk of your like upbringing, like on your upcoming? I really feel like there's like a spot of like where let's see. I'm gonna pull which one. Oh, one just fell out. Okay. Let me get my book out. Like I said, I just got these, so we're just gonna check and see what this says. I really feel like there's like a spot of, I'm just waiting for your, okay, so I was like, yeah, I feel like he's like really regretful on missing so much of your life. Does she have children, or did she want children? Okay. Oh, yep. All right. So this is literally, this one right here is walking away from somebody or something. Proceed with caution, cutting or removing dramatic change. So for him, he's very like upset that he had walked away from you. And I when I feel like walking away, I feel like you guys pulled away and he kind of stopped putting in the effort. Okay. For some reason, I really feel like he sees that he missed so much of your life. Like he missed so much of your life. And I don't know if 6 and 8 is significant to you guys, like as far as ages or like maybe the years that you guys haven't. I would feel like maybe there's like no contact or something like that. That's what I'm feeling. I want you to know if you're dreaming of him, it's because his energy is really regretful. Okay. I really feel like there's like a spot of like he really okay. So I definitely feel like he's so regretful of like not having that time with you and your sister. And I really feel like it's like I think he's like kind of coming to the conclusion like to know that it was her. And for some reason I feel like for a while he didn't know. Like I think he kind of just thought it was like I'm not sure how to explain it, but maybe he thought like it was all her or something like that, and or all you guys, and like now he's realizing like how much he missed out because of her and like what he picked, and he's really regretful. So when you're dreaming about that situation, you're really feeling his energy. He's really feeling regretful that he didn't step up. And I mean, here's the thing. You know like where you stand. You know like what you're willing to put up with and what you're not, okay? And I don't want this message because I know how I am. For me, when I hear that, I start to feel bad and like, oh, well, maybe like I should reach out. No, no, no. I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to like let your guard down, this, that, the other, because I don't know if he's in a spot to where he's willing to put his foot down for you, okay? And I don't want you to let your guard down and be hurt again. I feel like you know what the answer is, and because I give myself the answers. I am dedicated to what I believe in, and here's the Ace of Cups, which is having this emotional fulfillment. Okay, good. I was like, Jasmine, I don't want you to like reach out to him and feel bad, because when it comes to me, like when I hear something, I'll like feel bad, and I'm like, maybe no, I don't want you to be in that energy. Okay, trust that whatever's meant to happen, it's going to happen. There might be a day, okay, where he tries to reach out to you and tries to mend something, but I feel like it'd be like where she's not present, and I feel like he is coming to the realization that in order to have a relationship with you guys, he would need to step away from her, and that's something that he's going to need to be willing to do. And I'm not sure if he's like there yet, but he's been really thinking of something like that, because he's really regretful. And I feel like he kind of knows, for some reason, I feel like dangerous, like it's a dangerous situation to bring her present around you guys. And he doesn't want to put you in that energy, because he's starting to realize like how dangerous or how bad this situation was for you. So he doesn't want to do that again. But the reason that you're dreaming of him is because he's really feeling regretful. Okay. Like I really feel like a regretful energy. I feel like your grandma and your grandpa, was your grandpa close to you? Like, did your grandpa have like a big spot in like your life and taking care of you? Because I feel like your grandpa just wants to come through. Rosie, I'm going to answer your question right after this. Did your grandpa have like a good relationship with you? Because I feel like your grandpa is like coming through to just like tell me that he loves you and tell me that I just feel like there's like a closeness, like okay. I do want to tell you there's like a spot of love when it comes to your grandpa. Maybe that's why he's like saying that, like he's coming forward. Sometimes like we don't realize like the love or something like that. Or like I don't know how to explain it. Sometimes people have a hard way of showing their love, okay? And I do want to say, okay, is your dad's grandpa passed on? Okay. Is he passed on? Because I feel like there's like an energy coming forward of like loving you like my own, treating you like that. And I'm not sure. I mean, he doesn't have to be passed on, but I feel like there's like that energy of like I'm stepping up. Okay. Then that's who's coming forward to me, because I see this energy of like you were mine. Like this is okay, yeah. That energy that's coming forward to me, that's who's coming forward, is somebody who's telling me that like you were his, and he loved you like his own daughter or something like that. That's how he's seen you, was his daughter. So I just want you to know that like even though and I feel like there's like a spot of him like saying like I love you so much, and I'm not sure. I just keep feeling like there's like this spot of like, I love you so much, and like you were mine, like you were mine, you were mine. Like he keeps telling me that, okay? So just know that like he's coming forward, and whether he's here or not right now. Oh, sorry, you guys could see my little head and my crystal. My mom just made me make this crystal headband that I'm wearing. So I'm wearing it. I just dropped some cards. So yeah, I just want to tell you that he definitely loves you. And these two, I just want to show you guys. I know my mom is going to be opening a shop, you know, here. I'm not sure when, but she's working on it. She'll be selling some of these, and I think they're super cute. So these will be on the shop if anybody is interested in those. But yeah, I just want to tell you that, Jasmine, that he loves you. And then Rosie, let me see what your question is. Is it your idea? Thank you so much for the prayers to my baby. I'm hoping he's going to be okay. So let's go ahead and see what he has to say, or what your spirit guides have to say. Let's ask about a home. Let's ask about your home. Rosie, are you still here? I just want to ask you a couple questions. Okay. All right. So Rosie, if you were to purchase this home, would it be a spot of settling? I want to know, because I feel like there's like a spot of settling. Like you're kind of, or maybe, do you even know like what home you would be interested in? Does that make sense? I'll just wait for your comment, because like I feel like there's like a spot of settling. Are you trying to move somewhere? Oh, okay. I will wait for her to get back. I love her reading. Okay. All right. So Rosie, are you thinking about like moving to a new spot? Like I don't know, like maybe a new state or a new like area. And I would feel like if this is a new area, is this where you're kind of like moving forward? Like I would like maybe to a new city or something like that. That would kind of be a little bit further, but like I'm not sure. I'm feeling like there's like a spot of like really wanting to move somewhere different. And if like you found a house, okay. That's where you need to go. Don't settle for anything less. If you are looking for this new, like I would feel like there's like a big move that you're willing to make. And if you're trying to buy like a house like in the same spot that you're in just because it's available, don't do it, because I feel like there's like a spot of settle. Do not settle for anything except what you want, okay? Sorry if you hear my husband out there. He's playing video games and he is just going on out there, and I hear him being so loud. So I want you to know that whatever it is for you, don't settle. If you want to move from like where you're currently at to somewhere completely new, then do that. Move to wherever this is that like is new for you. Yeah, okay. I was like, I feel like there's different. It doesn't have to be like where you're moving completely like in this like new area. But I feel like there's like a spot of like moving somewhere new, like new where you don't live currently. And it would be like in a new city. It doesn't have to be new state. It's like moving to a new city, like moving. And I feel like this is like a little bit further than like what you're used to, if that makes sense. It's like completely a new area. And I mean, I just moved from like one city to the next. Like I grew up in like the Thornton area, and I completely moved. Like now I live in a completely new city, and I absolutely love it. I never expected myself to move over here, but I did. And it's very far from Thornton. So like I grew up in Thornton and I completely moved. And that's where I feel like where you would kind of move, like it's like a little bit of a distance from like where you're living currently. Don't settle. All right. If there is like a house that comes available to you where it's like, well, it's not exactly in the area that I want to be, but it's a house that's available. The house is decent. I don't want to miss my opportunity on buying a house. Don't settle. When you find the house, you're going to know it. You're going to know that like, this is the house for you. Like you're going to manifest the perfect house for you. And when I say perfect, it's going to have like as many like rooms as you want. It's going to have, It's going to look the exact way you want. It's going to be in the location that you want. It's going to have everything around that you want. Okay. I definitely feel for you. It's like there's like this spot of something new coming in for you, and it's everything that you've desired. Do not settle. I really feel like there might be something that's like offered to you. And you're like, should I take it? Should I take it? No, you'll know when to take it. You'll know when to take it because it's going to be everything that you desire and more. Like it's going to be in the spot, like the location, it's going to be in this, like everything around, like you're going to ask for, like, if you're trying to like ask for like new things around you, like that will be there. If this is like where you're moving into, like where you have like more around you, you have like this beautiful this beautiful house, where you have like everything and more that you want in this house. Like I feel like it's like a big change for you. Like everything that you want is going to be here. Okay. It's going to be everything and more that you're looking for. Do not settle. And I don't know if you've been like kind of looking around for houses and you're like, well, this one is decent, but it's not everything I want. Everything that you want is going to be in this place that you find, and you're going to know it. I promise you. It's like this idea of like just knowing. You're going to know that that's like where you want to be. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed your message. All right, let's see. I seen H. Let's see. All right, yes, let's go ahead. Rosie, I hope you enjoyed that. All right, H, let's go ahead and pull some messages between you and Capricorn. Let's see how he is feeling about you. And then to anybody who is just joining, I am doing collective messages, and I'm also offering personal messages. If you're interested in doing a personal message, you can send a super chat with your question and I will answer that. I'm also doing collectives, and then I did just drop my Etsy link below. You can use code SAVE15, and that is valid for the next 24 hours. So it will go out tomorrow. But if you are interested in doing a personal with me, you can use code SAVE15, and we can do a meeting via Zoom and answer any questions, where we can talk face to face about anything, whether it be romance, passed on loved one, a general collective. So anybody who is interested in that, you can use code SAVE15 for some messages. See, and those will be, like I said, those will be super in depth. Right now, these are just like short little answers. Okay. All right, I'm just going to reshuffle because I was talking. We do have caution coming out, so let's just see what comes out. Let's see. Watching Capricorn, how does he feel? Okay. Okay, I now see why the caution came out. Okay. H, you guys have a deep connection, yes? Because I'm feeling like there's like a deep connection between the two of you. And sometimes like you, I feel like there could be some toxic traits when it comes to Mr. Capricorn, because I feel like I see a red flag. But I don't see it in a bad way. Sometimes when we see toxic traits, right, it's like because there was like past relationship issues or something like that. And I feel like he's going through some healing. But I really feel... All right, Jen, have a good day. Thank you so much for joining. Okay. I definitely feel like between the two of you, there's like, you guys have been together in a past life. Okay. I really feel like there's like this like love that you guys have had for each other, and you guys were together in a past life. You guys had a deep connection in a past life, and like he's back, and this connection is deep. I feel like there's like a deep connection between the two of you, and sometimes it's like a little bit hard. Let's see. Hold on. I dropped a card. Let's see. Okay. Do you feel, H, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, is there any like toxic traits when it comes to Mr. Capricorn? Because I'm really feeling like there's some toxic traits, but I feel like it's like due to healing. Like he doesn't fully open up to you on like how he's feeling, or he doesn't like there's some things that he hides from you. Let's see. Sorry if you guys hear that. My husband's work bag is right here. Okay. Do you ask your... Okay. I was like, I feel like that. Okay. Do you ask like your guides sometimes to give you signs for you? Lots of ghosting or me putting in efforts. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that's why I'm feeling like very red flags or something like that. I feel like you get very annoyed with the. Okay. Your higher self gives you the answer, I feel like often, okay? And let's see. All right. I think we have this one, and this is about things evolving. So let me just. All right, Jasmine, we'll do yours in just a second. Let me just see what this is. Okay. 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 All right. So this right here, I asked, so these are the witch runes, and these right here is about you and this person, okay? And when I feel like toxic, like I'm sorry, I really don't feel it in a bad way. Like I feel like there is like a lot of growing that he's going through. I'm not sure if he just like left a relationship or if he went from like being in a relationship to not. I'm not sure. I feel like this is definitely like a new connection. And I feel like for him, it's like there was some things like that he has gone through in the past that he's trying to heal from. And sometimes like he kind of like lets them play out on you, but I feel like this situation is like meant. I'm not sure. Like sometimes I feel like you want to take a step back, but then you ask your guidance, or like you ask your higher self, or you ask the spirits for some guidance, and they show you some signs like this is where you're supposed to be, or they show you signs like of something of like, yes, this is right for you, if that makes sense. If that's because I really feel like you asked for signs, and then you're like, ugh, you kind of like get frustrated. I feel like there's a lot of frustration either with like your guides or with him, and it's because like you want this to work, but then it's like, when am I going to get the effort back? Okay, whatever Mr. Capricorn is going through, he's like trying to heal from something. I'm not sure what it is. I feel like it could be like past traumas, whether he just got out of a relationship, or whether this is him like past issues like from prior relationships. I'm not sure, but I really feel like there's like a spot of like him needing to heal. And this could not even be relationships. This could be, where it was his upbringing, where he didn't have everything, growing up, where it's like that attention, that love. So it's really hard for him to show that attention and love. Like that's what this could be. I just feel like there's like things like he's really trying to learn and grow from, but sometimes it's hard for him to prevail them to you. I don't see him as like somebody who's going to hurt you. Okay. Like I really don't see, but I definitely see that like there needs to be a spot where you put your boundaries up. And if he's not going to, because we can only give so much, okay, before we need to receive ourselves. And I want you to know that when you, and I want to say this, only you know what you're willing to put up with and what you're not. Okay. And I can see that you get annoyed. I see that like you get annoyed with, there's like communication a lot. And like, I feel like it's like you, and you get very annoyed because like, I feel like you give them, you give space, you give Mr. Capricorn space. And then like, you're like, okay, when are you gonna, give me that attention? Or when are you gonna give it to me or like pay attention to me? All right. And I really feel here, I really feel like Mr. Capricorn is learning and growing. And if you're willing to stand by his side and help him grow and evolve, he will definitely, like, I don't see toxic where it's like he's going to hurt you, this, or the other. I just think there needs to be boundaries. If he's not going to text, call, or be available to you when you need it, then you don't be available to him, and you show him how he treats you. You show him that same energy. Okay. You show him that same energy. And if that's like something that he is not willing to do, then you don't do it right then and there either. You give him your time when you have the time, not when he's asking for it. Okay. And I really feel like there's like a spot of like putting boundaries. You know what you're willing to put up with and what you're not. And if you're willing to help this person grow, then help him grow. But if you're, putting all this effort in and you're not getting any back, then that needs to be something that you need to realize and actually, I feel like you need to take the step and take the stance. All right. So that's the message that I'm getting here for you. I feel like you get the signs, you get the synchronicities where it's like, you know, I ask like, should I be in this situation? And then I get a positive outcome. Like, yes, I should be here. Yes, I should. Yes, I should do this, Coda. Yes, I should do this. Yes, I should be here. Let me let my dog out. So I really want to communicate that with you. But your guides are like, it's whatever you're willing to put up with, whatever you're willing to deal with. Okay. That's what I'm really seeing here. So I hope you enjoyed your message. And then Jasmine, let's go ahead and get your message. Let me see. Let's see what message is coming out for your husband, or is it your fiance? Yes. Thank you so much. Sorry about all the background noise. My pupper and my child, they just love to be around me. I swear. I always say that Coda and Chloe are literally like obviously Chloe is my real kid, but Coda is up there with her because they both always up my butt. So let's see. All right. Let's go ahead and pull some messages for your fiance and see what. All right, his band is going to succeed. Does your that's so cute. All right, let me see. Ooh, all right. Does your fiance have like any form of social media? Does that make sense? Like for his band. For some reason I'm feeling like TikTok or something like that. Oh, what a beautiful card. We have the King of Wands coming out. I am successful in all that I do. I love that. Yes, he is going to be successful, okay? I feel like there's a spot of needing to promote himself though. So if you could tell him to get like a social media for some reason, I'm really feeling like there is like a spot. Is he a fire sign? And you could let me know if he's a fire sign, because this is a King of Wands, so it'd just be really funny if he is a fire sign, because we have like the male. So I do want to say though, he is going to be successful in all that he does. I really like feel there's like a need to like promote. Okay. Yes. I feel like there's like a need to promote himself. Okay. And you know what's crazy? Tell him to create a YouTube or something and post on shorts. He doesn't have to pull for, he hates it. Okay. So whatever it is, I really feel like there's like a spot of like needing to promote yourself. He needs to step up and promote himself. You can't, expect that like you're going to succeed without like trying to promote yourself or wanting to, let's see. I just want to tell him to try to create a YouTube and post YouTube shorts. Because you can also do that. Okay. Yes. He has a lot of dedication towards this. Okay. That's like what he wants to do. He really loves the idea of it. And I feel like he's good. I feel like he's actually like good, in what he does. Like, I feel like he actually, like, when you hear bands or something and you're like, oh, they're decent. Like, no, I feel like he's good. Like, I really feel like he has a lot of potential. Geminis do have double personalities. Let me tell you, I love them, but they do. You can see two sides of them and you're like, what in the heck? I do want to say though, he's really good in what he does. I really do. Yeah. I'm like, he's very talented. Okay. Like he's very good in it. And I see that there could be like a lot of money when it comes to this. Like, and I don't know if like, that's like, I really feel like there's like money. And here's the thing. I feel like he's going to be seen on social media or something. Like, I feel like there's like a spot of like needing to promote yourself to be seen. Be seen. Okay. Like, that's what I keep hearing is like, he needs to be seen. And, if he is trying to promote himself, like he needs to try to create a YouTube account and post YouTube shorts. Okay. It's super easy. You can just, like create a YouTube account, like with his band name. And then, on the bottom, there's like a plus sign, create a short. Don't even create full YouTube videos, create shorts, because, when you do shorts, it's like TikTok and you could just like kind of swipe through the shorts. When you post videos, you have to, it's like, I've learned a lot. When you post videos, YouTube doesn't push the videos, they push the shorts because it's like TikTok. So you can literally see somebody who has like no subscribers versus somebody who has like tons of subscribers. And same thing goes on TikTok, where you can see somebody who has like 15 subscribers versus somebody who has like 8,000 subscribers. So I really feel like it's like a spot of like needing to post. Tell him to post on TikTok, tell him to post on YouTube Shorts, tell him to get an Instagram and use hashtags. Like, tell him to promote himself, and I see that there's a lot of success in here. Okay, like, he's very talented, and you need to let him know that he is very talented. And sometimes I think he gets a little hard on himself, and he doesn't believe that he is going to succeed in whatever this is. He needs to be very I mean, it doesn't, I think that it doesn't matter who is doing it. He just needs to be on top of that. Like, and it's not going to happen overnight. Okay. Like, I definitely want to tell you it's not going to happen overnight. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. He might need to do it. Okay. You could do it. He could do it. But I see that he's like, I'm ready to, ready to love and learn. Like, there's like a spot of like, just managing it and doing it and trusting. Okay. Tell him to stop being hard on himself and just trust the process. Trust that it's going to work out. All right. So anybody who is just joining, because I know that we keep getting new people. Anybody who is just joining, I have an Etsy shop now. If you are interested, you can use code SAVE15. It is good for 24 hours. So if you're interested in booking a read with me, you can use code SAVE15. It works on the romance, the general, and the mediumship readings. So you can use code SAVE15. Anybody who is interested in asking just any type of question as of right now, you can send a super chat and I will answer your question. Let's go ahead and just get one more. We're going to go ahead and get a witch ruins message as a general. And then if anybody else wants to send a super chat with a question, I will. Let's see. Let's get a general witch ruins message. All right. So we have the sun and the star. I love that both the sun and the star came out, and I'm just going to use the book to make sure that I'm right. So with the sun coming out, we have the start of something new and choosing the correct answer. Okay. So for you, this is about going somewhere new, starting a new spot in your life, and trusting the process. Sometimes I feel like, and you know, this is coming to me like crazy. Sometimes when we start something new, okay, and trusting the process, it's about like really trusting yourself, trusting that you can do it, trusting that you can move forward. Whether this be the people closest to you, where they, and this is general, anybody who's just joining, if you're starting something new or you're trying to go towards something new, I want to tell you that because here we have the start of something new. The people who know us aren't as supportive as the people who doesn't, okay? And there are millions of people in this world, and you are bound to find your people. I promise you. Sometimes the people who know us aren't as supportive as they should be. And then after you make it and you get to where you want to go, they're like, oh, I always knew that you were going to make it. I always knew that this was going to happen. I always knew. But to be honest with you, that's not 100% true, right? Like, we have a ton of people that are around us, and you have a handful of people that are willing to support you, and those, little handful of people. But then you have a ton of other people around you that don't know you, that are like rooting for your support. And that's where you need to stand, is know that you're going to find your people in whatever that is. All right. Know that you are starting something new, and to trust yourself, and you will find your people. And then we have the star, which is being true to yourself and believing in yourself and knowing that like you are going to be able to do it. And I love that I said that, the stuff prior. Be true to yourself. You're starting something new that you love and that you want to be in. And that's something where that's the spot you need to stay. You know what you want to do. You know where you want to land. And I feel like this would be where you're starting something new, where you're moving forward in a situation, or you're moving in a new direction. I just feel like there's like a really new thing of like starting something new and just trusting yourself. You want to do something, then do it. And you know your value. Everybody else might kind of like lowball you or make you feel like they don't, whatever it might be, okay? But you know your value, and you know that you're going to succeed in it, and that's what you need to stay. Like, that's where you need to land. Know that this is the new start. Know that this is where you want to be. This is what's going to make you happiest. Let's just pull one more witch runes and see what else comes out. Ooh, we have the blank one. Let's see what the blank one says. The blank one, I think it is on this side. Oh, okay. So this is the movement about like the unknown, okay? So trust the unknown. Trust that there is going to be success in this, okay? There is the unknown. There is the spot of where, you know, something, I feel like it's like a scarce, where you're kind of scared of the unknown, where you're kind of scared that this might not happen, this, that, or the other. Trust that it's going to happen, all right? Trust, because I feel like you're scared of the unknown, and that's why that's coming out. Just trust that this process is going to happen. Be true to yourself. You're going in this direction because you believe in it, and that's where you need to stand, okay? Anybody who is interested in these rich runes, my mom is going to be selling those on her shop when she opens her shop very soon. So be on the lookout for that. I'm not sure when she's going to launch it. But I will say these witch runes are super fun and easy to use. They come with a cute little book, and they you just can reach inside the bag and pull one out. They will be on her shop as well, and as well as like she'll be selling used decks, and then she has a couple of these crowns. So if you guys are interested in them, they're super beautiful. It has a crystal at the top. If you see right there, it is so pretty. She handmade this for me. So she'll be selling a couple of those, which are super pretty. So I hope everybody enjoyed the reading today. Thank you all so much for joining me. I will be doing lives 3 times a week. This last week, I didn't get to any, unfortunately, because of my poor pupper. But moving forward, we should be able to. I'm going to drop the link one more time. It's already right there. If anybody is interested in booking a reading with me, you can use code SAVE15. And I will be doing some personals. I hear my baby just crying out there, so I'm going to go see what's wrong with her. But if anybody is interested in booking, please use the code SAVE15, and I will book a personal with you. I hope everybody has a blessed week, and I'm super excited. Hit the notification bell if you're interested in coming to my next live. I will be pulling a couple people out of the chat next time to give, a few collective readings too. So I hope everybody has a blessed day, and don't forget to hit that notification bell for the next live. I hope everyone has a good day.